This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Here we go. So Miami wins the tip. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Hero. Down low. Adebayo. Finished off by Adebayo.
The explosiveness. Off the screen. I mean, Bam so good at knowing where to roll to after setting picks.
Wagner outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Banchero. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Well, Clark, when we watch Paolo Banchero play, you can forget he's 6'10".
And he's a locomotive. I mean, he's probably 255 pounds, and all of it is cable wire. I mean, that's why he went first overall. That combination of skill, ball handling, dexterity, agility, and force. He's 25 points a game and also 5 assists. At his size, you don't see that kind of production.
Back to Wagner. Inside. Here's Carter. Excellent D there from Wiggins. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. The talented Paolo Banchero came up early in the conversation, and he told me Paolo is basically a 6'10" point forward. That presents matchup issues. We'll have to put our best wing defender on him, and even he will need some help. Banchero has incredible skills for his size. That is what makes him so good. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Jovic. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Shot to stop the run. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Yeah, there's not much Banchero can't do in the pick-and-roll set. He's comfortable as the roller or with the ball in his hand.
Hero outside. The shake. And he draws body contact. Looks like a blocking foul. He was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the line. First trip to the line for him here.
Orlando foul.
Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Suggs with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. And the dunk by Wagner.
Good decision that time by Wagner, taking it straight line to the rim. The defense had no chance to stop him.
Now here's Mitchell. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Here's Wagner. 4-point game. Back to Carter. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. And here are the Heat. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Drains the triple. Banchero's got his second bucket on the night.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Outside Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Suggs surveys the D. To the middle. Kicks it out to Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the Heat. The drive by Mitchell. Pass to Hero. Back to Mitchell. Miami needs to get off a shot here. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
In for the Magic, Goga Bitadze. Malik Beasley.
Stolen by Mitchell. Here he goes. And Mitchell with the slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Now in the game, number 4, DeJuan.
Here's Bane. Into the lane.
Yeah, what an aggressive take from Bane. So confident on these drives.
Right outside. And Adebayo slams it in.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Now here's Wright. Here's Jovic. And he goes in for the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Give them a round of applause.
Magic trail by 5. Pass to Suggs. Back to Bane. Up top, Suggs. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Just 2 to shoot. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Hero scanning the floor. Right outside. 6 to shoot. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Suggs. Pass to Beasley. Over to the left wing. Goes up on the baseline. And he nails the jumper. Ben Carroll's got 7. And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. It's a 5-point game. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
Orlando with the ball. The Heat making their last shot. Right on the right side. He takes it in. Comes up empty down low. Magic trail by 7. It's Suggs with a drive. Beasley outside. Goes up on the wing. And that one hits the back iron.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
To the inside. Jovic. It's rebounded by Banchero. Suggs, left side. Pass to Batase. Back to Banchero. Rebound by the Heat. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
That is room service delivery from right there. What a sweet dime to create a high percentage shot.
And here's Suggs. Three-pointer. And Hero grabs the board. Miami with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Jovic. Right outside. Here's Hero. Gets a hand on it. Second chance effort. And that one's good. Jovic. And the Heat lead by 11.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Now here's Suggs. This is another, just 1 of 4 from the floor.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's Bane. After the basket by Miami. Batase with a screen. Suggs with it. The kick out to Banchero. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Rozier. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Here's Powell. And again, no good by Miami. Magic trail by 13. Pass to Batase. Back to Wagner. Here's Black. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting. So he'll take 2 free throws. He's going to go on Jaime Jaquez.
Catching the defender just a little bit out of position allowed Black to earn a trip to the line.
Both good from the line that time. Miami leading by 11. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Powell, high post. He's averaging about 6 points per game. In transition, here they come. Jaquez grabs the board. On the wing, Rozier. The 3-ball. Knocks down the long K.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
29.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Heat out. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
On the wing, Rozier. Here's Jakučionis. He's scoreless. 5 to shoot. The three. And the Heat, another three. Well, Grant, we know teams are humming triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little three happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
Here's Black. And he slams it in one-handed.
Black showcasing his full arsenal, and he's a guard.
Rozier looking around. Has to Jakučionis. Tries the spin move. Converts after the nice spin. Jakučionis has gotten his first points in this one.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
To the middle. It's stolen. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
With the 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
And now Allie LaForce has an update for us on Nikola Jovic. What's the news, Allie?
Guys, I was able to catch up with Miami's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. As we get into the season, injuries becoming more common. In this case, he's been given the green light to keep playing. He'll just have to be more careful moving forward. Guys?
Thanks as always, Allie. Appreciate the report.
Yeah, you know, sometimes the hardest part about this situation is just not knowing. At least we have a bit more clarity now.
Now Rozier. He has 6. He's off on the layup. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Richardson goes in. Wagner for 3. And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. And the 8th overall pick in 2021. Grant, what surprises you about Franz Wagner?
I don't think we knew he'd be this lethal off the dribble. His perimeter shooting has really been the lone hiccup. And once he locks that in, watch out.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, the Magic are building something. Paolo Banchero said, quote, "It's been a long time coming. The fans have been waiting for the Magic to be good and to be challengers, even contenders. There is a lot of excitement in the city right now. We're just building and feeding off of that." BA, back to you.
They've got their fans fired up. All right, thank you, Allie. The quick look, no good that time. Magic trail by 18. Now here's Black. Providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Here's Rozier. And he drives in. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Wendell Carter. Orlando making some changes. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. That free throw good from Rozier.
Terry Rozier is a reliable and experienced player, so he knows how to lead his team.
Pass to Batadze. Outside Bane. Three-pointer. The rebound by Ware.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort. Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Banchero no good. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Harris outside. Pass to Wright. Back to Harris. Over Banchero. Harris misses.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Outside Bane. The shot from 20 feet out. That one's wide left. Heat leading by 23. Pass to Ware. And stolen by Beasley. And they're on the break. Now Suggs. Checked by Mitchell. Here's Bane. Now here's Beasley. For three. The rebound by Ware. The Heat on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
Suggs showing you some major bounce right there. He went way upstairs on that one.
Magic trail by 21. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Back to Batadze. And Batadze throws it down.
Boy, nice pass that time by Suggs. I love his composure and presence.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Mitchell. Ware with it. No points so far. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harris. And again, no good by Miami. And here are the Magic now. Trailing by 19. Orlando moving the ball around. And that's a foul. Called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
So it's Orlando now. Here's Banchero. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami leading by 19. Outside Edwards. Right outside. Pass to Mitchell. And the foul called on Anthony Black. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. He was still sliding right there.
Nails it from beyond the arc. Adebayo's got 13.
I'll tip. Bam is having a massive impact on this game. They just can't stop him.
Pass to Carter. Back to Banchero. Shot clock at 5. The three. Making his mark again. He's shooting 4 for 9 in this one.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry. And you're right on that. These threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire. They've yet to find the match.
Suggs with the bucket. Suggs has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Looks like he's getting warmed up. Much better efficiency here in the second quarter.
On the wing, Mitchell. Beyond the arc. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land. Giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Suggs outside. The kick out to Banchero. Second chance shot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
When you're the #1 pick, like Banchero, the expectations are through the roof. But Paolo is well-grounded, got his feet on the ground, head squarely focused. He's embracing the challenge and meeting it so far.
Black outside. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Hero. Outside Adebayo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Wendell Carter.
Inside, Bam really doesn't hold back. He takes his shot right through the foul.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:16 left in the second quarter. Suggs outside. Here's Banchero. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Banchero's got 6 here in the quarter.
A promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you've got to be excited about.
The baseline J. Hero, no good. And here are the Magic now. Pass to Suggs. Back to Black. And here's Banchero, hounded by Wiggins. No good on the 3. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And Adebayo slams it in.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
It's Banchero with the drive. Pass to Black. And so it's Miami, already up 26 points. This quarter ends. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And here's Suggs. Pass to Banchero. It's stolen by Jaquez. Right on the left side. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Wright. 5 on the clock. Free throw line jumper. Orlando with the rebound. Pass to Beasley. Adebayo with a steal. And stolen by Bane. Now Suggs. Back to Bane. Lets it fly. The rebound by Wiggins. And it's Miami's ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Rising above the rim, Wiggins encounters very few defenders who can beat him up at that apex.
And Suggs, here we go. Beasley for three. The shot comes out.
Not the start you want coming out of the locker room, missing 3 straight like that.
Down low. Stolen by Carter. Bane with it. Hero picks him up. Pass to Beasley. And here's Banchero. And Hero comes to help. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Beasley. Counted.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Now here's Hero. He's got 5. Right outside. Adebayo from long range. And it's Bane with the rebound.
And just executing your offense earlier in the clock helps you avoid shots like that.
Beasley outside. Back to Suggs. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Banchero. Adebayo grabs the board.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout. They've really been strong on the glass. Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
Suggs with it. He's got 6. Banchero the screen. Looking to get back on track. Jaquez grabs the board. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Hero. Guarded by Bane. Back to Hero. Over Bane. Hero, no good. Orlando with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Now here's Bane. He's guarded by Hero. Pass to Beasley. To the inside. Banchero. No good with a layup. Right outside. There's the screen. Inside. The 3 is up. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
The kick out to Banchero. Beasley for 3. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist.
3.
Beasley's got 5 points.
You know, with his ability to space the floor, Beasley adds a strong dimension to his team's offense.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's Jaquez. And a nice finish on the layup. He has 6.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Wagner with a screen. From downtown. The rebound by Ware.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Richardson for three. Rebound by the Heat. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. Here's Rozier to the middle. And it's Ware missing. Here's Black. Pass to De Silva. Just 4 to shoot. And he makes it. Here's Yakatonis. 6 points for him. Here's Jovic. It's Powell on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. So what's the difference between the diehard fans and the casuals? Well, Kevin Durant said some fans get programmed to just think about free agency and drama, and they only care about the finals and players' legacies. But he's hoping the fans lock in on the game itself, not just the storylines. Guys, back to you.
It's a good point. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Out left to the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Richardson. And count it from 19 feet away. Richardson's gotten his first basket of the night. Here's Yakatonis. Uses the glass on the layup.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Outside Richardson. Back to Black. Powell pulls it in. Yakatonis, this shot is good. Yakatonis has got 10 points.
Good to see Powell moving the ball like this. I mean, we know he can score. But choosing that time to set up a teammate, well done dime there.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Heat.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
They've also been striking from mid-range with great consistency tonight. They just owned that part of the floor in this one.
On the wing, Rozier. Pulls it in from the elbow. And it's Miami with another.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Isaac, right side. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Boy, you look at Isaac. He's got a nice ability now to finish inside. Very impressive.
Here's Powell. Ooh, and he took a hard foul up. The shot, so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac. Miami shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
You know, one of the most underrated scorers in the game, in my opinion, is Norman Powell. He's especially lethal and dangerous from the arc, and a real asset for this team.
Well, when you need a bucket late in games, Franz Wagner seems to be your guy, Clark.
Yeah, he's made a name for himself as a fourth-quarter producer. I mean, time and time again, Wagner has made a big play at both ends of the floor to help his team late, and that's how you become a clutch performer.
From the high post. Not enough on that one as it misses. And it's Bane with the ball for Orlando. Stolen by Mitchell. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Edwards. Finished off the break.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Up top, Black. He's got 5. The 3 from Bane.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Black outside. There's a minute 17 left in the third. Just 5 on the clock. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Terry Rozier picks one up.
Yeah, pretty fearless move by Bane, making sure he gets the shot off.
He's off on the first. In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bane is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bane is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Pass to Rozier. 14 feet away. Rebound by the Magic. Timeout called, the Magic. All right, Clark, let me ask you this. What can other big men learn from Wendell Carter Jr.?
I like his steadiness. He's shown a maturity since he's been in the league. He doesn't seem to get too high or low emotionally. You need fire and competitiveness and physicality to play down low, but you still have to control yourself, and I think he does a good job of that.
And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Back to Richardson. Takes a three. The rebound by Ware.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Orlando ball.
You know, it's human nature. When you've got a big lead, it's easy to get complacent and take your foot off the gas like they did there.
Here's Richardson. To the paint. Tipped. Oh, stolen by Harris. Edwards for three. Connects from downtown. And so it's Miami destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a colossal 40-point lead.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score. Your Miami Heat, 86.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And it's Miami's ball. Here's Yakachonis. Elbow shot on the way. It's Jaquez on the wing. Here's Powell. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Because he's such a complete scorer now, Powell is at the top of the scouting report. That creates opportunities at the free throw line for him.
And Clark, with the landmark decisions opening the door to NIL revenue for athletes in college and even in high school. It's the wild, wild west for amateur basketball.
There's no question the landscape is chaotic, dizzying even. But they deserve a slice of that pie, and this is a long time coming. Kids have an opportunity to leverage their talent to get paid right now. And in some cases, begin the process of creating generational wealth before they even become of age to vote. That's a pretty powerful combination.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Black outside. Pass to Bane. Back to Black. Shot clock at 5. And another three for Orlando.
Boy, it's good for Black to have some scoring options beyond simply driving the basketball, showing off his accuracy from range this time.
Here's Powell. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Back to Black. It's hauled in by the Heat.
He's trying to get himself into a rhythm, but at what expense?
Here's Yakichonis. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome, and outshoot excels at getting up and denying shots.
Shot is up. And another basket for Orlando. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Powell outside. No good. Unable to win this run. Now Bane. Pass to Black. Outside Carter. Just 5 to shoot. Powell with a steal. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
When the break is on, I mean, Powell is looking to beat everybody down the floor. He's a very opportunistic scorer.
Orlando calls timeout. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Black outside. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Pass to Powell. Now Edwards. Batase covering. 6 on the shot clock. From the elbow. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You know, their lead could be larger right now, but their efficiency from the line has tailed off just a bit.
He's off on the second.
Tell you what, they're hoping that their poor free throw shooting in the second half does not come back to bite them.
Stripped it away. Harris left side. Pass to Yakichonis. Miami moving it around.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Third team foul.
So it's Miami now. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And Batase throws it down.
He may give up a little size, but has to bounce to hold his own.
Powell serving the D. And the shot goes. Powell's got 5 points now this quarter.
And for his stature, Norman Powell's very capable of finishing inside with authority.
Outside Richardson. To the inside. Here's De Silva. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Richardson.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Pass to Powell. And it's Richardson with the rebound.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Wiggins. Now here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Right outside. Here's Hero. Back to right. 5 on the clock. Right at the free throw line. Orlando grabs the miss. Down low. Kicks it out to Wagner. Back to Suggs. Pass to Banchero. Jacks up a 3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
All right, so let's say we give you a carte blanche, Clark. Make you Adam Silver for a day. What's one game rule you change?
You know, I kind of like what the WNBA does in regards to the reset timeout, BA. Allow you to advance the ball without huddling up like a normal timeout. And I really think it helps the end of the game move a little better.
Oh, wow! Plenty of room for his trademark slam.
You could tell once he saw the crack in the D, you knew what was going to happen.
And I tell you what, he does not squander those chances. I mean, he's always going to punch it home with that kind of chance.
Poke loose. Right with a steal. Pass to Hero. Fires from deep. On target from range.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
And the dunk by Wagner.
Oh, wow! Plenty of room for his trademark slam.
You could tell once he saw the crack in the D, you knew what was going to happen.
And I tell you what, he does not squander those chances. I mean, he's always going to punch it home with that kind of chance.
Team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Now at the line.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
Timeout on the court.
And they tell players, your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less, Grant.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy. You know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Richardson, no good.
And that's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Harris's shot is good.
Harris makes that short corner 3 look easy. Very confident from there.
Pass to Wagner. Here's De Silva, guarded by Edwards. Back to Wagner. Adebayo grabs the board. 3-pointer Rozier. Rebound by the Magic. And there's a one-hand jam.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
Itaquez on the wing. Pass to Adebayo. Clock at 4. You know, it seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot than there used to be.
I think a lot of that is due to the way players are developed now, particularly the big guys. They come in now expected to handle the ball and shoot, and they've watched a number of their predecessors do that in the last couple of decades. Teams now want to have 4 or more shooters on the floor to put great pressure on the opposing defense. So where there used to be 2 spots available for big guys, now they're fighting over 1 spot.
Rozier with it. The 3 is up. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Boy, Rozier simply going off. This dude going bonkers in this one.
Pass to Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Hits the trifecta. Wagner's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Good to see Wagner knock down the 3.
And here's Harris outside. It's rebounded by Wagner.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, and a great win for the Heat.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
This has been a tough matchup for them, so they'll feel good about this win. They're 1-2 now in the season series, and with one more game between them, they have a chance to finish the year on even ground against Orlando.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Bam Adebayo.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Pass to Wagner. And here's Black. To the left wing. And here's Wagner. Counted by Adebayo. They get it back. And the dunk by Wagner.
Easy pickings for Wagner there, just to reach up and attack the rack like that. That's simple.
And here's Rozier. So no problem for